Now we get to see a completely brand new map. Like, this is not where you want to have to pull it up, but it's the beauty of a grand finals. We talk about the depth of the map pool. It's what separates good teams from great teams, and even more so, great teams from the elite, which is what Vitality are. Insta-gush.
Wow, what a peek, man.
And opening kill. ZywOo is off to it yet again. This guy's got 2 aces in the grand finals, averaging 1 a map.
Only one to beat that is Flusha back in 2018 with 3.
Mattis trying to charge through as he hears them take over the bomb site. Sunpius on the scene, but there's already so many bodies in front of them in what's going to be a tough T-side for G2. Could damn well be a tough CT side as well, because this pistol belongs to Vitality.
ZywOo ripped through that site like a piece of paper. That was an amazing first peek. It's the last goal you could have in a year like this. You're not worried about Spirit or any of the other teams of this current year. You're trying to match up to 2018 Astralis.
Which is something we didn't think would ever be possible again.
Especially not in MR12.
Mezzi's gonna come barreling through. Ooh, good hold, Mattis. A little bit labored there for the trade frag. Barrel player goes unnoticed, but the Desert Eagle gets away from Heavy God. Still, look at the health of ZywOo and Apex. Ah, Mulbs could have been the guy to make the difference. 1 shot on ZywOo, 1 on Apex, both are dead. It's a 1v1 on Robs. Instead, you find Sunpius smoked out, mollied out, and a long road if he wants to wrap around Monster. Still though, scary, right? Scary for Vitality to try to take that test into what was the stack bomb site. Scary for Vitality to let the player barrels go unnoticed. Scary to give Mulbs a chance at killing 2 extra players with a single shot apiece. And scary to save anything here in London. You expecting Robs to get online at some point in this best of 5?
Yeah, he had some higher notes at the end of Mirage as well, so after he broke positive, he was a top performer. There's ZywOo, baby, 6 and 1.
Can't be missing shots like that. You get an op bullet out versus ZywOo. You are the most aggressive opening move that G2 had to offer. Luckily, Mulbs is going to do the same down inside of Khan, but operating on his own here, Madison Heavy God pushing through that short B-pipe to try to also get info elsewhere. Robs playing in the middle of it all. Heard that player run back.
Guaranteed, right?
Nice snap over to Mattis, at least bringing 1 with him, but the numbers were there for G2. This could serve as an activation for Vitality towards A.
They've got time.
The moments where Apex should put the squeeze on Hunter and show what the greatest in-game leaders are really made of. But Hunter almost finds all of ZywOo as he takes up that position on truck. He'll drop his utility and try to get out of here, but if ZywOo dies, that Molotov may never get used.
It's unclear how much damage was just dealt. They've got to let Mulbs get into position. Mulbs versus ZywOo, 5 HP, and timing is ZywOo's friend.
Blindsided, even with that minimal 5 points of health to work with. ZywOo, just intuition, right? It's one of his best tools.
Yeah, so I think when you come in and you prep this map, his will and I think his confidence in a spot like that is going to be higher. And that's why I can even see a team like G2 making it this far.
Even their nades right now, G2 aren't ideal. They just gave over playground control if it was to be taken. Flamesy actually doesn't slot in behind it, but
sometimes it is just a formality, but you've got to land those.
Meanwhile, we get this exchange of kills through the long monster pipe. We've seen some early success out of Mulbs inside Khan. Joins up with the short players. Ooh, they put a smoke ahead of ZywOo. He'll have to peel back for now. Or will he? You know, frag in hand. Just how crazy does he want to get? Yeesh, Mattis makes a critical mistake.
Yeah, it's crazy risk. Mulbs is going to be incentivized to come and try to open this up.
Oh, Hunter triple through Monster on his own. He loses his support, but they thought that with that kill on the half wall, they could just take it. Hunter sees the problem in the plan.
Oh, is he going to start shooting? Oh, nailed it.
There it goes. So Hunter steps up to the plate. A triple kill right.
Very good.
Sunpius up on Dice. They're getting close through those bathrooms. He can kind of sense it. Now he sees it, confirms as Flamesy jumps back around the corner, dodging that sniper.
Now this is Mulbs. It's a spot where Senpai is going to try to support him from the signpost. A flash can be in tow here. Mulbs has to get in front of it. This is really nice.
There is no flash. Mulbs is just playing active. Drops the third, but doesn't get anything more than that. Sampaio doesn't
shot.
help with the util, but he will help out with the frags. And then I love, he takes this movement forward. Hunter's gonna pick up the slack back sight, but oh, he misses a chance to strike them down. And so the scramble occurs here at 25 seconds. Hunter saved them last round, and he could do it right here, right now, yet again. Half health Apex killed by Mattis, who comes barreling out from Bank, and a much-needed consecutive CT round win. Saw almost demands it.
Love each other. Now.
Mattis wants in, but doesn't expect ZywOo.
That's a little sloppy. No molly. No pairing of nades here, off into the corner on their push. Tried to be a little gimmicky with that.
Yeah.
Got a little vision, but didn't expect the full setup.
You can see that frag grenade
This one's
come
spotted.
over.
Heavy God's gonna nade it. Wow. That was one-way information, and that's perfectly corroborated from Heavy God to Sampaio.
Okay.
They paired that so you couldn't run from the HE and you couldn't avoid the scope.
Okay.
Beautiful. If it's going to come down to creativity like that, and they can make those moments happen, then we've got a game.
An advantage, and Heavy God wants something more. He's going to make a move outside. Ooh, he drops bomb.
Reaction is incredible.
What's left of Vitality is this short push, but right into the scope of Sampaio.
He knows.
He's got that inkling. Won't be able to stop Mezzi, who's going to go back for his bomb, or at least take a look at it. This is Heavy God leaning back. Gonna have to dodge that flash. Mezzi challenges through, and Heavy God wins the heads-up duel. Good on Heavy God, supported by Sampaio, pushing through the pipe, dropping bomb. Is the bane of an A play. Well, here we go. 3 players, emphasis on long. Flamesy to lead the charge forward. CT's on site. Oh, that's a Hunter flash. Hunter flashes Mobs on his rotation towards Bank. Sampaio, they didn't know about him, so he's in the pocket, but ZywOo slays him. Hunter tries to save this.
That bomb has to go.
It's down. ZywOo late to scramble, just has enough time. They're going to sprint at it.
He's going to run him down.
Oh, but it's planted. Delivers. Slides over top of that truck and saves the day as mistakes were being made.
Robs can't hit that shot, the trade, before the plant or after. Money's low. Actually gets a little worrying now for Vitality. It's a full-fledged comeback.
It's leaning on the CT side of Overpass, but it's undeniable. 6 at the top of the screen. ZywOo into the play already. Doesn't pounce immediately on Sampaio, who would have had an awkward close-range shot, but instead, Vitality rocked this boat back down to B, but what about with Mobs inside a playground?
If they push Sampaio back, they also get Mobs to rotate back around. Instead, now they're just surrounded.
Oof, and he's eating flashbangs here. Heavy God's anchor is going to be made difficult.
Oh, both go down. Very nicely done, Vitality.
A kill inside of connector for once. We've seen Mobs thrive in there. Get his or find space.
I love it's a minute 10 and they make this happen. Ooh, okay.
Is this still a doable round, G2? Spotting knees over towards Monster. Mobs trying to flush Robs back. Oh, that's a nade for good damage. Robs, eats another, but in that second frag grenade finds his headshot. So G2 taking a look at it because they know you all hate saves.
He's coming for it.
Can't blame Sampaio trying to play around in short side. 3 survive for Vitality. And as we get to the very tail end of this first half.
And they had him all. They didn't overthink that spot. Very nicely done for Vitality.
It's a bit of a relief for Vitality knowing you can still break through, even with the damage. Almost unfair. And Heavy God's been really happy to try to press his luck through this kind of a setup. They're going to go 2 rifles over towards Monster. This could definitely catch Apex off. He's just hit by both barrels, but they gave up space for Mezzi. And so is it worth it? You sacrifice sight to try to take a singular fight instead, and you put poor Sampaio into an impossible situation. But look at the damage that was done there on that attempted hold. Mezzi walks away with the 2K. Vitality are about to walk away with 6 rounds on this T side. And London are about to find out if G2's attack has anything to offer us. This is a massive unknown entity in Overpass. Sampaio, hate to break it to you, you're done. 6-6 on the half, folks, but a tough attack up next.
I love it. It's demanding, you know, again, and like coming into an official like this, you gotta want to have measured expectations. Hunter wants to win.
Of course. Now, you know opportunity in grand finals doesn't always come. Never an easy run, and theirs hasn't been. Toppling legit opponents in Spirit, FaZe, Furia, and taking a swing at 2025's #1. But they come out of the spawn on this T side pretty slow, lose a player in Heavy God the moment he emerges from the tunnels. And then Vitality kind of poking and prodding from long does get G2 to try to bite back. 2 players round that corner. Robs is still floating around with ZywOo, but neither of them actually catching a kill just yet. Bomb gets real close. Maltz ultimately drops ZywOo, but there's the answer back. Robs' gun goes empty. Apex taking headshots. Mattis could be the guy to save this pistol.
As he does, it feels like another 2K in a spot where they've got top bathrooms, the bomb in tow. And here's the proactive play.
Yeah, it's got to stay quiet though, right? Walking the whole entire time. Mezzy spots Hunter. But Vitality just pushed this over. 15 on the clock. Mattis again. He is the solution. 3 kills into this recovery. Flamesy's got him. And that's going to force Hunter's hands into the plant on the opposite side of Dice. Flamesy runs him down. The kill comes the way of Vitality. And they will find themselves both pistols on Overpass.
In terms of reps, in terms of form, and everything like that, you know, again, it's surprise to ZywOo. We're going to take ZywOo every time. Map 1, maybe not, but now he's back. Heavy God, however.
All right.
What a response.
Well, Rob's concerned about bot.
Oh! My goodness.
We haven't had a round like this actually hit the scoreboard. Everybody's been able to recover, but this could be the one that does go the distance. G2 trying to get away from it. Flamesy's flank perfectly timed. Mattis, it's utility over the top.
They might try to push.
It's picked up weapons for the side of G2, but Mezzy keeping the pressure on the plant. Hunter, can you shine? Oh, he finds the timing! And then there's damage in through that smoke. It's a Mezzy clutch on home turf. And Hunter plays around the smoke, getting away from him.
Oh, it's perfect.
Mezzy's got a kit, so this timing could still be saved.
Oh!
Headshot from Merryman.
Damn. Versus Mouse versus Falcons, like they were tested to the bitter end. They've been there.
Ooh.
No, that's crazy. What a shot.
In a gun round 2, that's lovely stuff out of Robs. Honestly, though, the tempo of it all still stays quick, and that's something we praised G2 about in previous maps this series.
Flamesy coming up behind, take advantage of the fact they're down a player.
Yeah, and they're not watching this flank either, so bomb drop by Flamesy. That's going to draw the attention of the 2 remaining G2 players. They could catch him. Oh, they should have caught him because of the shadow advantage. You'd think Heavy God wins that every day of the week.
Oh, he just slipped under that, no problem.
Not the case. This is a CT-sided map being dominated now by Vitality. 4 consecutive rounds win.
On a team like Vitality right now, having the year that he's had.
Represents the UK well. Robs swinging it out. Even despite the flashbangs, that pressure, and the chase that's supposed to catch him on the retreat.
It's emergency routing here. I think he knows he was going to get chased.
Yeah, definitely wanted to head back towards bathrooms. Instead, he's got a chance to duke it out with Mattis, who I believe just made fast steps. So you give Robs that little bit more information.
This is like Solid Snake. They're actually assisting him. The flash is good, but Heavy God dodges it.
Feels like he knew he was doomed, so he just tried to get the most out of that round as he could, and 2 kills out of Robs before they even get to bathrooms is massive. ZywOo not going to miss his shot comfortably on that angle.
Kind of crazy how many times Vitality only have 1 at A.
Sunpius, though, had the jump on ZywOo, but ZywOo with fast reactions.
And the thing is, if they played on site, they'd be at risk of losing that 1 player and then the exec happening.
I mean, we haven't even really seen that B site tested, have we?
Yeah. And that's the thing. You kind of got to kiss the ring over at A first. It feels like to even get a chance of, you know, earning the respect of your opponents. And if you're going to go B in these spots and it's only Rops outside of bathrooms or it's only ZywOo on his angle by himself, you kind of do have to be able to kill him.
Yeah. Right?
Like you have to be able to take that 1 guy down or force them back. That is the whole point of Overpass, really. And they can't pass that first test yet.
And you had, like you said, 2 disjointed members of an A defense in Robs and ZywOo.
They're too hard to find.
Mattis walking through. You got to find some positioning close to B. I mean, look at the mini-map. You really believe this B site is going to stand the test of all of G2? frag grenades go a bit too deep. Flash finds its targets.
Info on the second guy.
Flamesy with a chance to shine again. This time not just versus pistols. May not make a difference. Mezzy gets one from beyond the grave, and it's back-to-back triple kills coming out of Flamesy. Here's Sun Pius with it all to do. Too much to do. Too much to ask. G2, no officials on Overpass, and their first outing is a loss to Vitality, who have an edge in the best of 5.